Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.
Hey guys, you got a second? I think it's time we unpack the idea that the customer is always right. So, I came across this tweet on Twitter that really made me think, because I've been feeling this way for a while, especially now with all the, racial tensions and things that have been happening in this country for a very long time, but especially now because it's more heightened 2020 vision. And that is the whole montage or the mentality that the customer is always right. When truth be told, you can be loud and wrong at the same time. You can be loud and wrong at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to understand that, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. You can be loud and wrong at the same time. And when I think about it, about unpacking what that means, it's that, employees, whether they are at Wal-Mart, Target, Mariano's, Walgreens, Jewel's, wherever they're working at, Kroger, Publix, if a customer is accosting them to the point where they are taking physical action, i.e. physical harm, trying to push and shove and get in people's face or spit on them, which is the most disgusting thing you can do to somebody. Such a huge sign of disrespect. These employees should be allowed to speak back, and if not fight back or defend themselves, and not have to worry about losing their jobs. A while ago on Twitter, I came across this video of this older white man who was a war veteran. He's a war veteran or whatever. And he saw these Latinx young men in Walmart, and their pants were sagging. They worked there. They were employees, and he was harassing them. And people could hear him yelling from different aisles, to the point where the person who was recording the video came in at the right time, where the guy literally was trying to push him, and he was so disheveled, and the older man almost tripped and fell, to where another white woman, she was, strolling by with her cart, and she was telling the man to just leave the guys alone, that they're just doing their jobs, leave them alone. Then he got into it with her, called her a "see you next Tuesday." She had turned around as if she was finna, throw them hands, and, the video had stopped. But the person followed up with the tweets letting people know that, hey, this was the rundown of the situation. We went to that person's manager and let them know the situation, what was going on. Shortly after, when the man and his wife tried to leave, they were stopped. Something ended up happening where there was a loud noise, like their cart being thrown on the ground or something being dropped on the ground. Something happened, and then when people looked over, they were no longer there. So clearly they were escorted out, or something happened. So and the young employee, he was really terrified about, reporting that, because he thought he was going to lose his job. And it just, again, people treat, whether you are in the retail business or the food industry, or hell, even security, we get treated like crap. You know what I'm saying? But we are literally getting paid to not even present, but to offer a service, whether that is security or whether that is, food service, which you never want to piss somebody off who's handling your food, whether it is the server, waiter, or waitress, even though nowadays we use the more gender neutral term server, because they could easily tell the cook to do something. They could easily tell the chefs to do something. Now, granted, would they run the risk of losing their jobs? At this point, people don't give a fuck, and they never have gave a damn. So you never know. And if them and the cooks are tight like that, oh yeah, they're going to do it to where it won't trace back to them per se. It could be like, oh, the cook accidentally put too much of this in the food, or whatever. Like, it's like, look, you never want to piss somebody off who's handling your food. Just saying. Or even your drinks at a bar. It's just, and then in retail, whether again it's a clothing store or a grocery store, it's like these people are working for damn near below minimum wage for these billion-dollar, million-dollar companies. And here you are, antagonizing them and being such an asshole because, again, that mindset of, oh, the customer is always right. Do you know how stupid that is? Because it gives the power to people who are already oppressors in their lives. Or even if you are not oppressed, an oppressor, you are the oppressed, but you go into the store and because of your anger or something happened or whatever the case is, you're seeking to take it out on somebody who you know 9 times out of 10 they cannot really defend themselves without running the risk of losing their job, therefore losing their income. Do you not realize that? How messed up that is? Y'all better go on somewhere. Go on somewhere with that. So in short, because this is really a short video, you know, a PSA, the customer is not always right. And it's about time that we unpack that, unravel that, and break that down. For real. Because those employees deserve to be protected, they deserve for their jobs to be protected, and they deserve to be paid a fair wage. It doesn't make sense that here I am making $15.40 an hour, but this person working at Walmart or Target or whatever the case is barely making $10 and some change an hour. And then not to mention if you're part-time, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're part-time, even if you're full-time, it's still not enough to make your ends meet. It's so many ways to flip it, whip it, and twist it, I'm telling you. But anyway, the customer is not always right, and it's about time that we unpack that. Let me know in the comment sections, what do you guys think about this topic? And we can have a rather lovely discussion. Peace. PrinceOnyx signing out.
Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.